ASEAN is a treasure trove of ecological and cultural diversity. While the region is home to a great variety of ecosystems and species, it is also rich in terms of genetic diversity. The sustainable use of biodiversity and ecosystem services in ASEAN is not only key to human development, but is also of vital importance to economic development. However, drivers such as unsustainable patterns of production and consumption, indiscriminate changes in land and water use, unsustainable practices and management of natural resources, and impacts of climate change may lead to the degradation and loss of the rich and unique ecosystems and species in the region. In spite of significant efforts undertaken by each ASEAN member state and ASEAN as a whole, deforestation and forest degradation still occur throughout the region. Regeneration of green space, forest restoration, improved resilience, as well as support for carbon sequestration and environmental quality are therefore essential. In this decade of ecosystem management and restoration, there is growing recognition in the region of the importance of ecosystems and biodiversity as well as their values. In response, the nationally determined contributions of a majority of ASEAN member states are prioritizing the increase of their forest cover. To this end, ASEAN is scaling up biodiversity knowledge sharing and public awareness as part of its efforts to restore degraded ecosystems through a people-centered approach. This is why we are carrying out the ASEAN Green Initiative, or AGI. The AGI aims to plant 10 million trees native to ASEAN across its 10 member states. The propagation and use of some of ASEAN's unique fast-growing and hardwood trees will make AGI an effective program for recovering the region's native vegetation and help restore ASEAN's natural ecosystems. By promoting native trees for planting, we create more resilient forests and a more sustainable supply of indigenous materials for food, shelter, medicine, and livelihoods. The AGI recognizes that all of us are stakeholders in the challenge to restore the ASEAN region's ecosystems. As the ASEAN's response to biodiversity loss and the node for the facilitation, coordination, and collaboration of the region's conservation efforts, the ASEAN Center for Biodiversity, or ACB, supports the AGI in engaging not just state agencies, but also the private sector and industry, non-government organizations, the youth, indigenous peoples and local communities, academic institutions, and other sectors to plant 10 million native trees. By restoring our natural heritage through AGI, we are also restoring our cultural heritage and safeguarding our future. Make your tree planting activity part of the ASEAN Green Initiative. Together, with one vision, one identity, and as one community, let's be agents of transformative change for biodiversity conservation and make ASEAN green again.